Ain't no half step on Marcus J. Live from the Den. Legacy Internet Radio. Thank you to everybody who has been rocking with us tonight as we have progressed through the entirety of the show. It's been an outstanding show. Got through a whole lot of really, really cool stuff tonight, and gonna move towards our rants and our closings here in a minute. Before we do that, as we always do at this time of the show, we always get through our history moment. Tonight is no different. We are giving homage to the folks who have made history on today's date. Today's date, of course, is the 18th of September. A lot of really cool things happen on the 18th of September. First of all, Jimi Hendrix died in 1970. That was crazy. Jimi Hendrix died in 1970. And let me see. There's a few more things here. Give me a second here. I had it set up, and then my computer did something weird here. Here we go. The internet. Internet. But I got it here. You know, Otis Redding was born 1941. Otis Redding was born. They had a protest in 1981. 300,000 people demonstrated for labor and civil rights organizations protested against social policies of the Reagan administration on Solidarity Day. Solidarity Day March in Washington, D.C., 1981. 1865, Atlanta University was founded. Let's see. Booker T. Washington had a very important speech at the Tuskegee Institute when it was opened, 1881. A lot of things happened on this date on September 18th, and pay a little bit of homage. Last one I give you, 1868. White Democrats demonstrators who were marching from Albany to Camilla, Georgia, were killed. They killed 9 blacks demonstrating. 1868. Look at it. They was acting crazy all the way back when 150 years ago. They acting a damn fool. Ain't no hashtag with Marcus J. Live from the Den. Legacy Internet Radio. At this time of the show, always make sure I profile a missing and or exploited child. Today we're looking for Tamar Green. Second time we've looked for Tamar Green. He's been missing since August 21st, 2017, right here in the Cap City, Richmond, Virginia. Black male, stands 5'1", 120 pounds. He may still be here locally. Tamar Green. 804-646-5125 is the Richmond City Police Department phone number. 1-800-843-5678 is the phone number. 1-800-THE-LOST. 1-800-THE-LOST. If you have seen young Tamar Green, please contact the National Center for Missing and or Exploited Child on their website, missingkids.org, or at the phone numbers that I just mentioned. And you know how Stephen Marcus J is giving special thank you to the folks who have checked in tonight, have been part of the show. Our brother, Coach Reggie Ship, our brother Russ, Michelle K, Hakeem, Akita, Cousin Terry, Doug, Keisha, and Desiree Monique, our sister Laurel, and our sister Shayna, who was in the room with us earlier, who has left the building. Time to take the mic around the room and give the rants and closing opportunities to our sisters who are still with us. Our sister Q Boogie normally joins us on the first Monday of every single month, but she's here tonight, and she's grinning and smiling and ready to rock Arrow with her rant and our closings. Q Boogie, what you got?
If you were wondering, that's what a smile sounds like on the radio. That's what it sounds like. I don't really have much. Like, all right, so what I was talking about off air was it's okay to take a break from social media. And not on that, like, you got to announce to everybody, like, I hate everything and I hate y'all. Y'all get on my nerves and my timeline whack and y'all just gross and all that. And I'm taking a break and I see y'all too much. You ain't got to do all that. Even though I see that all the time. I said, those are the same people that announce, like, I'm about to do a purge, and if you don't hear from me, know that you on that list. Okay.
Bye.
Just go. Like, what are you doing? So, bye. Girl, I ain't really like you too much anyway. But it's okay to take a break from social media. The thing that's been really cool since I've been like not paying attention to Facebook specifically has really been Facebook. I wake up, I do my readings and everything. I try to meditate, even though I don't all the time. And then I go to work. Like I'm self-employed. I've been self-employed almost 2 years. And I just pull my laptop out and start like working, and my brain is refreshed, and I can actually think. And I ain't gotta worry about like, oh, what so-and-so talking about on the thing and on the show that happened last night. Now I'm still engaged. Like I was watching Insecure with everybody else and all that good stuff. But I don't feel the need to constantly have to like check on myself. I actually, for like no lie, literally like 2 minutes deleted the Facebook app off of my phone. But then I was like, oh snap, I need this. I'm a business owner and I need to like share things. But it felt good for those literal 2 minutes of being able to take that joint off. But it's okay and it's necessary to take a break. And I know for us as black women, especially us as black women business owners, like we don't know how to like shut the page down for a little bit and be like, look, I need this 20 minutes or week or whatever to get myself together. Can y'all not ask me random questions, be in my inbox being like, well girl, what happened? Why is it that you gone and I needed all these things from you? It's like, because I need to take care of myself. And we're coming up on a weird time of the year for me. Like the fall season can be, I'm not calling it this year, but in previous years it was kind of rough for me. Like this is around the time that my dad died. It'll be 10 years that both my dad and my grandmother died within 2 months of each other. And this month actually is coming up is the 1 year anniversary of my coach dying, my high school basketball coach. So it's been this time of year usually is pretty like for me. But this year I'm like, nah, I ain't doing that this year. This year we're going to be happy. We're going to learn when to take a break. We're going to learn when to move forward. We're going to learn to be still and know what matters where and to who and all that good stuff. And we're going to concentrate on life, we're gonna concentrate on love, we're gonna concentrate on children, we're gonna concentrate on business, and we're gonna be good. Like we're gonna wake up, not have to figure out how Trump is making the world burn every single day, and we just gonna live because we don't know when North Korea gonna lose their mind. So we don't know exactly when the nuclear holocaust. I don't know which one gonna happen first, nuclear holocaust or zombie apocalypse. We don't know yet. So so say all that to say it's okay to take a break. It's okay to engage in some Netflix and some self-care and some Hulu or whatever. Just take some time off. It's okay to cut the phone off. It's okay to ignore the text message. It will be there. If it was really that important, they would have found you or they would have found somebody else to do it. So, yeah, man, it's okay to take a break. I'm over here right now applying for, like, applications for Obama. And it's cool. So that's all I got.
Ain't no #, Marcus J. Live from the den. Legacy Internet Radio. Sister Dee has joined us tonight. We're always happy to see her and have her. And she brought wine. She brought wine. Yeah, she brought wine. So
can I get
she gets to be in the fun zone because she did that. And now she has put herself in a position to be expected to bring wine when she shows up. Yeah.
That's not hard at all.
That's what I'm talking about.
At all.
We getting another hit from Desiree Monique checking in. And we're getting a hit from my cousin Tiffany is checking in. She's saying, trust me, there's so much going on most people wouldn't even notice. We tend to overstate our impact on others. And I think that's that's real when we talk about how people want to announce to the world, like you said, Q Boogie, I'm cutting off Facebook. Or people say, well, I need to do the purge and I'm deleting people and all of that kind of stuff. I totally agree with you.
Okay, girl.
Yeah. Just like Nike.
Right.
Be
Just
Nike.
do it.
Be Nike.
I'll put a post up on my wall. This was
Make like a tree and leave.
Yeah.
like a while.
Or like they said on Back to the Future, make like a tree and get out of here. Make like a tree.
I thought it was leave.
Hey, look, man. That was Biff from Back to the Future. I did not say it.
And then Carlton said
Why don't you make like a tree and Get out of here.
Yes.
So wrong.
Nick also said it in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, because he got it from Biff. So anyway, Didi, Mike's yours. What you got?
My rant is back on this boycott thing. Listen, if you're going to boycott, that's great and that's wonderful. I must say, I haven't watched any games, and it's not because I'm boycotting the NFL. It's because I'm boycotting all the whack teams. Sadly, I'm a real Redskins fan. Well, I'm a realist Redskins fan. I'm sick of watching us just not perform. With that being said, stop shaming people. I think that's straight bullshit. Who are you? You're just making it us more divisive. You are creating this divide between us as a people. If you're gonna boycott, that's great. But my thing is, do something that's going to have an economic effect. You not watching the games isn't affecting anybody's pocket. Unless you were a season ticket holder, you bought tickets for your whole family and your crew on a regular basis, and, y'all fill up a whole box. If you didn't cancel your NFL ticket channel, which I'm sure you didn't, because then your plan's going to go up. If you aren't boycotting any of the financial sponsors of the NFL, let me tell you, I am. I have since I've seen the list. I made it a point, and it wasn't hard. Some of those people I don't even buy from anyway. I'm like, psh, your products suck anyway. You need to do something that's going to affect their pockets. Do something more than just not watch the game. Because guess what? Colin is watching. He's watching. And if he had an opportunity to be on a team, guess what he's going to do? He's going to be on that team. Are you going to stop boycotting the NFL then? Thirdly or fourthly, I don't know where I am on this point. What about the crimes that have been going on perpetrated by some of the players in the NFL? You telling me it's okay to be a fan of the National Football League even though they employ domestic violence perpetrators? We got some murderers or accessories to murderers, and where are the other players that are supporting him? I don't know what else to say about that. I'm not watching because I choose not to watch, but I'm also not making it a big deal for somebody who's choosing to watch. If you want to watch, you watch. That's your choice. It has nothing to do with me. But that does not mean that person's not down for the cause. That doesn't mean that person does not believe that his or her black life matters. Kill that. That's my rant.
I can dig it. That's a real dope rant. Ain't no hashtag Marcus J. Live from Den. Legacy Internet Radio. Final rant in closing before my own. Big sis, what you got?
No big rant tonight, y'all. It was a fun night, even though y'all couldn't hear my cartoons. Big brother got me out of that one, so kudos. Again, happy birthday to my daughter Kyra. Happy birthday to my nephew Chris, and yeah, y'all, just have fun, love on somebody, and have some fun. That's it.
Ain't no half step on Marcus J. Live from the Den. Legacy Internet Radio. It's time for me to kind of move towards a closing with me and my rant and my closing. Shout out to the New York Football Giants and New York Yankees, who are both playing right now. Got a lot of love
Mary
for both
and
my
Joseph.
teams. So you
Jesus,
see me.
Mary and Joseph.
So you see me kind of supporting the Yankees with the hat and the Giants with the shirt. And y'all are not going to stop me in my rant and my closing. I want to give a special shout out.
Exactly.
A special shout out to all of the shows here on Legacy Internet Radio. Shout out to the folks of Ain't No Hashtag Marcus J. Airs every Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern until we close. Shout out to Big Bro Joe and hashtag Brother Shenanigans, Brother Sister Shenanigans on Wednesday nights. Shout out to Couch Coach Live on Friday nights. A New Balance on Saturdays. I got something to say on Saturdays. We also play our greatest hits of the week during the day on Saturdays as well. Bob Marley and the Family Reggae Mix on Saturday nights, taking you into Sunday mornings where we have Amplified Gospel that we play up until the show that we call the Michael White Show, 3:30 on Sundays. And then on Sunday evenings, we got Doing Time, special show. We talk about folks who have been incarcerated and have been released, recidivism rates, and all of that kind of great stuff. So we got a lot of good stuff, 24 hours here a day, 7 days a week right here at Legacy Internet Radio. We appreciate everybody who is a part of the crew. Too many to mention. So please, please, please don't be in your feelings if I didn't shout you out. Just know that I do have love for you. It's time for me to really get into the rant and thing that I wanted to kind of get into. And I will just start off my rant by saying, and I don't do a whole lot of quoting scriptures. I am a person who is spiritual, not religious. So I don't do a whole lot of quoting of scriptures. I do read the Bible. I do read the Quran. I do read the United States Constitutions. Those are the kind of the basic instructions before leaving Earth to me. I don't know if this is in the Bible, but I'm going to quote my own scripture. Thou shalt not cometh for me unless I sendeth for you. I shall say again.
Wait.
Thou shalt not cometh for me unless thou shalt sendeth for you. And let me just say why I'm going there. I don't always talk about people who come for me in social media.
That's the book I
don't always do that. I don't always shout those folks out simply because it happens so much. Mm-hmm. It's not even worth me getting into. But somebody came for me recently.
Yes, I never seen Marcus like this before.
A person by the name of David Frisbee came for me. First of all, you got the name of a toy that I could throw and toss around as if you ain't shit. Because you know what, David Frisbee, you really ain't shit. So I had a post up on Facebook on the Ain't No Half Stab with Marcus J page, and the page says Ain't No Half Step on Marcus J, and I posted what I posted about. That part's not relevant. Yeah. But David Throw Around You Ain't Shit Frisbee says, you start with ain't, then you ramble on with incoherent sentences. Speak the language. Now, we do know that speak the language, we have a lot of folks who understand code words, and a lot of folks speak in code in our country. And one of the code phrases that white folk like to put upon everybody other than white folk is speak the language. As if to say English is the only language that is appropriate here in this country. So I say again, David, I can throw you around like you're nothing because you're nothing. Frisbee starts off by saying, then you ramble on with incoherent sentences, speak the language. So I responded to Mr. David, I can throw you around like you're nothing. Please call me so we can discuss it at 804-402-2893. Frisbee, you have something productive to say? You come here with that dribble. Go back under your rock. You do not want it with me, you fake keyboard thug. That's what I said to Mr. David. You mean nothing to me. You just happen to be one of the other people who came for me, and I just happened to call you out because I got tired of the shit, Frisbee. Yes. So, I say to all of the others who seem to think that you can come to me, or come for me, as I should say, without there being any kind of retribution. Because there are a lot of you. David, you just happened to catch it today because I got tired of the shit. 804-402-2893 is the number that I could be reached every single Monday night, right here live from the Den of Legacy Internet Radio. And if you choose to inbox me, I might just give you the physical address if you really want to see me, because I'm sick and tired. Let me say it again. I am sick and tired of these keyboard thugs and gangsters coming with the nonsense. So if you have something to say, then say it. If you choose to sit behind a computer and type your nonsense and drivel to someone who has far more time and energy to spend on important things, then please save your nonsense for the right-wingers and the bullshitters and the people who ain't about their life, because trust me, I am. And if you really want it, I will give it to you, David. You must think you're talking to somebody other than Marcus J. Frisbee. I will throw your ass around.
Pull up, David.
804-402-2893 is how you find
David.
me every single Monday night. That is the Murr. Marcus's unrelated rant that had everything to do with David. You don't want it with Marcus J. Frisbee. We're going to rerun this show
That's right.
at the conclusion of this right now. Love y'all, man. We're going to come back and never talk about that useless piece of shit David Frisbee again. Be back next week, y'all. Peace.